And I thought Black Sabbath is the hardest ranking I've done. What the fuck is up, everyone? Prison Metaler here. I'm back with a brand new album ranking. It's as y'all have been waiting for a long fucking time. And as y'all may fucking know, it is Motorhead. This is the longest ranking I have ever done on my channel. There is 23 albums in total, and I'm going to rank all 23 of them from worst to best. Hey, sorry guys. Many sources say that there's 22 of them, which is a fucking lie. I don't know why they do that, but which is not true. There's 23 of them. So yeah, I'm going to rank all 23 of them from worst to best. So this is going to be a real challenge for me. I don't know how long this video will be. Maybe an hour. I don't fucking know. So let's see how this video goes. So without further ado, let's get started with the ranking. Alright. Also, let you know, this is probably going to be controversial. Okay, starting up with the worst one at number 23. Dear God, help me. The worst one at number 23, we got Sacrifice. Jesus Christ, this album was so bad. Oh my God. I mean, why? Production is just very muddy. I don't like Lemmy's vocals in this album, and the songwriting sounds extremely rushed. It's just production that makes this album incredibly bad. I don't know. I mean, they try to make this heavier sound to it, but it didn't work. I don't even know what the fuck they're trying to do with this one. I mean, that album cover with the tongue, it looks more like a dick. So, yeah. I have no tracks for this album. This is a really bad fucking album. Especially that one song that I got a really bad headache. The song is called Order Fade of Black. Oh my God, that song is so fucking terrible. Oh my God. Yeah, that's an awful fucking song. So, yeah, I have no tracks for this one. So, yeah, Sacrifice comes in as their worst at number 23, in my opinion. Okay, now, number 22, that I thought is also a shitty album. I got Snakebite Love. This album is not very good either. This is a pretty bad album as well. But the reason why I put it above Sacrifice is because I like one song from this album, and that song is The Assassin. That's just about it. But here's why I thought this album is really bad. First of all, production sounded very muddy. Lemmy's vocals sounds very growly. It sounds too growly and very disjointed. And it's very uninspiring. That's pretty much I have to say for this album. It's just a very disjointed album to me. It sounds really bad. I mean, I really don't have any words for this one. So yeah, it just gave me a really bad headache from listening to this album. So yeah, I have to say this is my second least favorite, coming in at number 22. My bad, at number 22. Okay, number 21. I'm probably gonna piss a lot of you people off. Like, probably the most controversial one on this list. and it's going to be Orgasmatron. You didn't see this one very low, huh? Sorry, guys, I do not like this album. The reason why, I just have problems with the bass sounding with this album. There's barely any bass. I know you can hear bass, but it's just the sound quality is what I don't like about this album. I really want to like this album, but it's just not working for me. But songs I do like, the only song I like from this one is the opening track, Deaf Forever, which I almost got deaf forever from listening to this album with this sound production quality. So yeah, add the bass to it, and then I'll put it higher. Maybe my top 10, but I had to put this very low because of the sound production. Sorry, guys. It just ruins it for me. So, yeah. Orgasmatron will have to come in at number 21, I believe. 21, is it? Let me look. Yep, number 21. Excuse me. Okay, now, number 20. Look at my list here. I got Rock and Roll. This one seems like a bit better than, it's kind of similar to Orgasmatron, but at least they added some bass to it. But I feel like the song has more filler than Orgasmatron, but at least it doesn't like give me a headache or anything like that. But the reason why I put this very lower is because I really just can't get into this album. I mean, I wouldn't say it's bad or anything, but I just really can't get into this album. So yeah. The only songs from I only care for the first two songs. That's just about it. I just really can't get into this one. I wouldn't say it's a bad album, but hey, it may grow higher. Who knows? But for now, I have to say that Rock and Roll will have to be at number 20 for me. Okay, 19. I got The World Is Yours. Now, this album came out in 2010. I noticed this album is a dedication to Ronnie James Dio, which I previously done Dio not too long ago. Originally was my previous ranking, but it turned out to be Chimera, and then this. But anyway, we're not talking about Dio right now. But yeah, reason why I could barely get into it. Like I said, this ranking is based on my experience, you guys. So I know it's kind of going to get really controversial. So yeah, the songs I do like is Born to Lose, Devils in My Hand, and Out and I Know What You Need. That's pretty much it. I couldn't really get into this album, to be honest, other than the 3 songs. But yeah, I'll say it's an okay album, but it's meh for me. It's just very formulaic. That's just about it. So yeah, The World Is Yours will have to come in at number 19. I'll look at it later. Okay, number 18. This may piss Market Punk off, like really bad. I got Inferno. Yeah, I know it's one of your favorites, Market Punk, but sorry, this album is boring to me. But yeah, this album is quite overrated in my opinion. Not a bad album, but it's just too formulaic. It's just it's just the same album over and over again. It's just nothing new to me. But the few songs I like is Killers, and Keys to the Kingdom, and Smiling Like a Killer. Those are the only 3 songs I do like from this one. Yeah, sorry guys. I just can't get into this album. It's just very typical Motorhead album to me. Not a bad album, but I heard better albums from them. So yeah, I'm sorry guys if I can't explain much well. I mean, I can't explain where they make the same albums over and over again. This makes it way too hard for me. This broke the record of being the hardest ranking I've done. I thought Black Sabbath was the hardest, but yeah, guys, sorry if I can't explain well. It's just too hard to explain here. So yeah, Inferno would have to be at number what again? 18. Yeah, Inferno comes in at 18. Oh lordy, lordy, lord. All right, number 17. I got Motorizer, their 2008 album. This one is cool. Again, it's the same Motorhead album. Ever since starting with the 2000s to the last album, they pretty much sound the same over and over. So that's why I keep putting these albums around that area. So, yeah, I just gotta let you know on this one. But yeah, cool out. I mean, I just can't explain it. It's just the typical Motorhead album. Sorry, guys. I know my thoughts on it sucks, but I mean, I just can't explain if they sound the same. It just makes it harder for me to say it about it. But yeah. But it's just a shorter album than usual. That's all I can say here. So yeah, songs I do like is "Teach You How to Sing the Blues," "English Rose," and "Heroes." So yeah, those are 3 songs I like. Yeah, I'm sorry guys. It's just the same album over and over. Sorry if I'm repeating myself. It's just barely any explanation from this. So yeah, Motorizer will have to be at number 17 for me. Okay, now number 16. I got We Are Motorhead. Now this is where I'm starting to get more positive vibes from now on. This is where I'm starting to become more positive now on. So you don't have to worry about negative stuff anymore. Now, this one I actually quite find it underrated, but the reason why I had to put it at 16 is because I feel like there's a lot of filler throughout, and but there's some quite there's actually pretty really highlighted songs from this one. Oh, there's the songs I do like. It's Slow Dance, God Save the Queen, which is a cover from Sex Pistols. Wake the Dead, One More Fucking Time. That's actually a really great song, by the way. Wishing Your Heart on Your Sleeve, and We Are Motorhead. We Are Motorhead sounds like a sequel to Ace of Spades. So yeah, quite underrated, but nowhere near at the top for me. Not even close. So yeah, I'll give it props for this one. Since we started to get some more than 3 songs that I actually do like now. So yeah, actually quite underrated album. So yeah, We Are Motorhead will have to come in at number 16. 16, right? Let me double check. Yes, number 16. All right. Number 15, I'm going to pick Kiss of Death. I almost said Dance of Death, which is an Iron Maiden album. Anyway, Kiss of Death. This one, I actually quite enjoy this one a bit more since most of their 2000s materials pretty much sounded the same. But this one, I feel like it's a little bit heavier than their usual modern materials. Um, but yeah, there's some songs that I do like here and there. It's Sucker, One Night Stand, Trigger, God Was Never on Your Side, which is an awesome ballad. Um, Kingdom of the Worm, Going Down, and then and Whiplash, which is a Metallica cover. I think Motorhead also did a cover for Enter Sandman, I believe. I may be wrong. So they did two Metallica covers, Whiplash and Enter Sandman. So, which I think that's cool. So yeah. I noticed that God Was Never on Your Side features CC DeVal from the band Poison. I'm not sure if I'm going to rank Poison or not. I'm not a fan of them, so probably not. I don't know. So yeah. And then the song Under the Gun features Mike Enns from Alice in Chains, which is awesome. I keep trying to find a time to rank Alice in Chains in the future. So yeah. But anyways, that's pretty much I have to say for this one. So yeah, Kiss of Death will have to be at number 15. All right. Now let me look at my list here. Number 14, I got their final album, Bad Magic. Cool final album, but the other albums are better. But yeah, their final album before Lemmy's death, which he died a few months after this album came out. I mean, it's a cool final album, but it's kind of a typical modern Motorhead album. But here's the songs I do like. It's Victory or Die, Thunder or Lightning, Shoot Out All Your Lights. Now, The Devil is probably my favorite song from this album because it features Brian May from Queen. He also did a solo with Black Sabbath, When Death Calls, which is one of my favorite Black Sabbath songs of all time. I think that's in the Tony Martin era. So yeah, that's awesome that Brian May was in the Motorhead song. I would actually love to do Queen in the future, but not right now. But not right now, but I would love to do Queen in the future. Anyway, Teach Him How to Bleed, Choking on Your Screams, When the Sky Comes Looking for You, and the covers, Rolling Stones cover, Sympathy for the Devil, which I actually do like. So, yeah. Cool final album, but nowhere close to their best. So, yeah. Bad Magic will have to come in at number 14. All right, number 13. I got On Parole. Now, originally this was supposed to be their debut, but they didn't release. I think it was recorded back in 1975, but they didn't release it until 79 for some reason. But this album has a major different sound. It kind of has this 50s rock and roll sounding music, which my dad is actually a fan of that sound since he grew up in that era. well, mainly the 60s, but so yeah, this one's quite underrated, which I actually do like. So here's the songs I do like. It's Motorhead, On Parole, Vibrator. City Kids is cool. The Watcher is awesome. Lost Johnny and Fools. So yeah, those are the songs I like. There's only 9 tracks. So yeah, it has a very different sound. It has more like a 50s rock and roll sounding music on here. It's kind of quite underrated, but the album hasn't been released until 1979. So yeah, very different sounding than their later materials, but a cool sounding album. I mean, cool start. I'll give it credit. So yeah, On Parole will have to come in at number 13 for me. Okay, now number 12. Holy shit, we're at 12 already. I got March or Die. Now, on to the better albums. So, yeah, March or Die. A lot of people said that this is their worst one, which I strongly disagree. I don't think it's near their worst. But this album is not bad at all. I only like half of this album because there is plenty of fillers here and there, but it's whatever. But so yeah, I only like the first half of this album, first 6 songs. Here are the songs I do like: "Stand," "Cat Scratch Fever," which is a Ted Nugent cover. I noticed that Pantera also did a cover of that song as well. "Bad Religion," no, not the Godsmack song. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of the Godsmack song "Bad Religion." "Jack the Ripper," "I Ain't No Nice Guy," featuring Ozzy Osbourne and Slash from Guns N' Roses. No, I will not do Guns N' Roses ranking. Why? Mainly because Axl Rose. I'm going to let y'all know I am not a fan of Axl Rose at all. I find his vocals very annoying, and he's a total asshole. So yeah, I know maybe you guys like him, but to me, I don't. So yeah, sorry, I will not be doing Guns N' Roses in the future. I'll admit, the only song I like from here is November Rain. Yes, Slash is a cool guitarist, but it's mainly Axl Rose that what bothers me. He just sounds very annoying to me. And last but not least, which is Hellraiser. I know Ozzy Osbourne also performed. There was also an Ozzy Osbourne version that was on their what's that 1991 album. What is it? No More Tears. I remember that sounding song. This was from Ozzy's. It was from Ozzy's album No More Tears. And then I know this song was written. I know Lemmy wrote that song, and then it turns out it became that song to be on March or Die. I think I like Ozzy's version more than Motorhead's. A little bit more. I don't know why, but it's whatever. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say here, guys. So yeah, March or Die will have to come in at number. Let me take a what number? Number 12. Yeah, March or Die come in at 12. Okay, now number 11. Oh boy. Almost done partially. Number 11, I got Aftershock, their 22nd album. Uh, I'll admit, this one actually got improved more than their last previous albums. I ain't gonna lie. Sorry guys, I'm thirsty. Sorry guys. But yeah, it quite has a heavier tone to it with really great production. I'll give it props to that. So here are the songs I do like: Heartbreaker, Cope de Grace, Lost Woman Blues, Death Machine, Silence When You Speak to Me. Sounds like is that a ballad or I'm thinking of their other album? Crying Shame, Knife, and Paralyzed. So yeah, those are the songs I do like. I kind of like this heavier tone from this album, which I'm quite impressed with it a little, but not one of their best. But hey, it's a cool return to roots sounding album. And I kind of agree it's one of their best albums for quite a while. So yeah, I'll give you props on this one, Motorhead. So yeah, Aftershock will have to come in at number 11. All right, on to my top 10. So number 10, this may piss Mark Punk a bit. I got Overnight Sensation. Yes, Mark Punk, I know it's your favorite, but to me, I ain't gonna lie, I really like this album, but there is a few fillers here and there that I have to be honest with you. A little bit of filler here and there. I noticed that this band came back to the what is it called? Trio? Back to the trio sounding. Excuse me. So yeah, this one's quite underrated. So yeah, here's the songs I do like. It's I Don't Believe a Word, Eat the Gun, Overnight Sensation, Love Can't Buy You Money, Broken, Them Not Me, and Murder Show. So yeah, pretty underrated album. I can see why Mark Punk loves it. It's very heavy and whatnot, but to me, there's a few fillers here and there. But I'm quite impressed with this since their previous album, which I think is their worst, which is Sacrifice. Oh my god, that album was so much better. And hell, that album came out a year after Sacrifice. I mean, and holy shit, that album was so much better. So yeah, Overnight Sensation would have to be at number 10 for me. All right, number 9. Number 9. I got their debut album, Motorhead. Their self-titled debut came out in 1977. Yeah, this is their. I know it's more like their re-recorded, heavier version, like they did with On Parole, but they got way heavier. But it turned out to be much more heavier. They still kept their rock and roll roots throughout, but it's a really cool debut for this band, though. I ain't gonna lie. So here's the songs I do like: Motorhead, Vibrator, Lost Johnny, Iron Horse / Born to Lose, Keep Us on the Road, The Watcher, and Train Kept a Rollin'. So yeah, those are the songs I do like from this album. I'll give you props. Great debut. Some of you said it's one of their best, but to me, sort of. But hey, it ended up at 9 for me. So yeah, I'll give you props for this one, guys. A really great debut. I'll give you credit for that. So yeah. Motorhead's self-titled debut will have to come in at number 9 for me. All right, number 8. Okay, starting at number 8 through 1. This is where I believe I like all songs. Number 8, I got Iron Fist. So yeah, I actually quite enjoy this one, you guys. A really fun album to listen to from start to finish. I like all tracks from this one. So here are the songs I really do like. Iron Fist, Heart of Stone, I'm the Doctor, Go to Hell, Loser, Sex and Outrage, America, Shut It Down, Speed Freak, Don't Let Him Grind You Down, Don't Need Religion, and Bang to Rights. So yeah, there's all 12 of them. The songs are way too short, but hey, it's a fucking fun ass album. So yeah. Very underrated. I actually quite enjoyed the fuck out of this album. So yeah. Very heavy album too. So there's really nothing much else to say it. I know this is their last album with a classic lineup. So yeah. Iron Fist will have to come in at number 8. Yeah, Iron Fist, number 8. Okay, number 7. I got Overkill. Another amazing album from Motorhead. So yeah, I actually love this one from start to finish. Definitely a classic album. I think this is their second album. Yes, it is. Yeah, very classic album from start to finish. It's a really boost up to their sophomore album. So there's 10 tracks, which I like all. It's Overkill, Stay Clean, I Won't Pay Your Price, I'll Be Your Sister, Capricorn, No Class, Damage Case, Tear You Down, Metropolis, and Limb from Limb. So yeah, definitely a classic album. I know it's one of you guys' favorites, which there's no argument in that. But unfortunately for me, it ended up at 7. So yeah, Overkill would have to be at number 7 for me. Okay, now number 6. Number 6 is a very controversial pick, but I'm gonna have to pick. Where is it? Hammered. Yeah. Sorry guys, I really fucking like this album. I think it's the best so-called modern, if you call modern nowadays, and well, I wouldn't say modern since this album came out in 2002. I don't know. What do you guys call it. It's kind of not modern anymore since it's almost 20 years old. But anyway, we're not talking about how modern it is. Oh, sorry guys, I just ate. Anyway, yeah, I love all songs, 11 or 12. The 12 is from the wrestling game called The Game, which I've heard that song previously before. But anyway, let's talk about this. Here are the songs I love. Walk a Crooked Mile, Down the Line, Brave New World, which reminds me of an Iron Maiden song or album. Voices from the War, Mine on Mine, Shut Your Mouth, Kill the World, Dr. Love, No Remorse. Reminds me of a Metallica song. Red Raw. And then there's a spoken track, Spoken Killer. And then we got a bonus track, The Game, which is one of their more popular songs, which is written, I think it's from for Triple H, I believe. Yeah, I don't really watch wrestling, you guys. So, yeah, I don't know. But I heard that song previously before. All right. So, yeah. Actually, a very underrated album, if you ask me. This one is very underrated. But yeah, but it actually managed to be in my top 10 for some fucking reason. I actually love this album, you guys. So yeah, um, Hammered will have to come in at number 6 for me. All right, number 5. Many people. This one is more like a mixed. This one, many people have mixed thoughts about this one, and I really don't understand why. And it's gonna have to be 1916. Yeah, I don't understand the hate for this album. I really thought this was an amazing album. Um, so yeah, um, yeah, I actually really enjoyed this one, including the bonus tracks too. So yeah, I'll name them out for you guys. The one to sing the blues, I'm so bad, baby, I don't care. No voices in the sky, going to Brazil, nightmare slash dreamtime, love me forever, angel cry, make my day, Ramones, which is the band Ramones, the punk rock band. Shut You Down in 1916, which is originally a final track. And then there's the reissue version with the bonus tracks, Eagle Rock and Dead Man's Hand. So, yeah, I actually love this album, guys. I don't really understand the hate for this one. I don't know why many people. I don't know. I don't get the mixed reviews for this one. I actually quite enjoy it. Um, so yeah, it has more like a new British wave heavy metal sound more than their speed metal sound to this one. I kind of prefer that sound from Motorhead for some reason. I don't know why. It's just me, guys. So yeah, I actually quite enjoy this one. I have to be honest with you. So yeah, 1960 ends up at number 5 for me. Alright, guys, almost done. I know it's a long video, but whoa, it's 37 minutes. Damn, I thought it was going to be like over an hour. Anyway, let's finish this up. Okay, now number 4, which I actually really thought it was very underrated. I don't know why. Well, maybe some people put it up the near top, but number 4, I got Bastards. Yes, I actually enjoyed this one a whole lot. This was a very, very heavy album. Um, this is their last masterpiece album, and after that, they kind of went downhill with some ups and downs. So yeah, I actually love all songs, including the 2001 reissue, which is another Rolling Stones cover called Jumping Jack Flash. Yeah, they released 2 Rolling Stone covers, guys, just like they do with Metallica. So yeah, here are the songs I really do like. On Your Feet or On Your Knees, Burner, Death or Glory, I Am the Sword, Born to Raise Hell. Oh, Don't Let Daddy Kiss Me is a very disturbing song. That's a disturbing ass song. Fuck, I almost forgot about it. Bad Woman, Fire, Lost to the Ozone, I'm Your Man, We Breathe the Shake, and Devils. So, yeah. This was a really great album. Definitely, it's now one of my favorite Motorhead albums of all time. I don't know about y'all, but yeah, this is their fourth. This is my fourth favorite. To be quite honest, I have to say, this is one of their best albums. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, Bastards will have to come in at number 4 for me. All right, now top 3. Top fucking 3, you guys. Almost done. Number 3, I'm gonna pick Bomber. Yes, fucking Bomber.
their third album, which also came out in 1979. Um, so yeah, I actually quite enjoyed this album. I find the songs very catchy, very heavy, and really fun to listen to. So yeah, there's 10 songs. I love all 10 of them. So here are the songs I do like: Dead Men Tell No Tales, Lawman, Sweet Revenge, Sharpshooter, Poison, Stone Dead Forever, All the Aces, Step Down, Talking Head, and Bomber. So yeah, I don't know how long. Well, what I read on Wikipedia, it took them almost 2 months to make. This album came out the same year as Overkill, well, months later, which I find that very impressive. I'm not gonna lie. Well, Black Sabbath's Paranoid came out the same year as their debut album, so I mean, I don't know. I don't know how making albums work, you guys. So yeah. But yeah. So yeah, I actually quite enjoyed this fucking album. This is kicks ass. Definitely a classic album. So yeah, definitely a fucking bomber ass album, I would say. So yeah, um, Bomber would have to be at number 3 for me. Okay, number two. Number 2, I got Ace of Spades. So yeah, I know it's your number 1 favorite, guys, but it's almost there, but not quite yet. But Ace of Spades is at number 2 for me. I fucking adore this album, you guys. Don't get me wrong. But hey, it's very high enough. So yeah. So um so yeah, here's the songs I do love from this album. Ace of Spades, which is their most popular song ever. Love Me Like a Reptile, Shoot You in the Back, Live to Win, Fast and Lose, We Are the Road Crew, Fire Fire, Jailbait, my bad. Dance, Bite the Bullet, The Chase is Better Than the Catch, and The Hammer. So yeah, definitely a classic album. I know why you. I can't argue why you guys put it at number 1. I agree. Amazing album. Definitely a masterpiece. But hey, it's almost close to my favorite. So yeah. But it ended up at number 2 for me. So yeah. Ace of Spades will have to be at number 2 for me. Alright. Now, let's wrap this up at number 1. My favorite Motorhead album at number 1 is Another Perfect Day. Holy fuck, I love this album. Definitely my favorite. I find the songs extremely catchy. I think it's very well produced. The songwriting is perfectly executed. What's there else to say, man? I know this is the only album with a different lineup. I think it has the guitarist Brian Robertson, who is from Thin Lizzy. I've heard of this band before, but I don't know much about them. So yeah. But anyway, yeah, I actually really enjoy this one. This is actually my favorite Motorhead album. I kind of like its. It has a. I noticed they have a slower tempo on this album more than their usual classic Motorhead albums. This is why I love about this one. So yeah, there's 10 songs I love from start to finish, and here are the songs: Back at the Funny Farm, Shine, Dancing on Your Grave, Rocket, One Track Mind, Another Perfect Day, Marching Off to War, I Got Mine, Tales of Glory, and Die You Bastard. So yeah, Another Perfect Day is Unfortunately, at number 1, my favorite Motorhead album is Another Perfect Day. So, yeah, guys, that is my Motorhead ranking from worst to best. Hope y'all enjoy this video, and I hope fucking Market Punk enjoyed this. So, yeah, I probably won't come back to this band for a while since I've heard way too much this band recently. So, yeah, I'm just going to take I need to take a break from new rankings, you guys. Yeah, I'm going to take a break, guys, from the new band rankings. So, yeah, starting with September, I'll probably start doing Meshuggah. That's me, you guys requested me to do since day one. So, yeah. And that's pretty much all I have to say here, guys. I'm no more further announcements needed for now. This is too much for me. No more long discographies for a while, you guys. Or no more albums that is over 20. That's just too much for me, man. So, yeah. Or at least for a long ass time. So yeah, I'm gonna start doing shorter discographies, like bands that have at least 10 or less albums. So yeah, that's just pretty much it, you guys. So yeah, so if you enjoy this video, subscribe to me if you haven't. Click the bell of the notification. Make sure you leave a like and comment, and most importantly, share this video so I can get more views and subscribers. So until then, I'll see y'all next time. Peace out, everyone.